Why, hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary. You might be thinking, where the hell is the face cam? And I'll be honest, it's not on mainly because I just wanted my windows to be open. And when I normally record, I have to keep them shut in order to stop the light from coming in, and then that ruins the camera and all of this stuff. And it's a glorious day. It is very, very hot. So in order to hopefully not die from the heat, I've opted to have the windows open. This is a luxury that I have doing recordings, not a luxury I have when I'm streaming. So I'm due to stream in about 2 hours. So I don't necessarily want to give myself like heat. Well, what's it called? Not heat stroke. I don't know. Hopefully you don't mind seeing my face for an episode. This may be a more common occurrence this week because we are scheduled. Allow me to quickly open up my weather app. Yeah, it's hot. It is really hot this week. Right now, we're coasting towards 25 degrees outside. Internal temperatures currently clocking in at 29 to 30. Courtesy of the great British homes of yesteryear being built to retain heat as opposed to expelling it. So yeah, all's well over here. It does feel weird to not have the face cam on, but at the same time, it's somewhat liberating. Just being able to, I can sit here and I can...
How you doing, Sam?
Oh, Norman Reedus. I was not expecting you to chime in there. I don't believe we accepted the mission, did we? I think I said to myself we'd accept that when we begin today. Maybe I did. Was that really it? I don't think that was it. Take on orders for Sam. Here we go. We never got to see it, did we? Listen to briefing.
Our favorite junk dealer is at it again. He wants us to scavenge scrap and other materials from ruins outside South Knot City.
Mm-hmm.
The order calls for no less than 60 kilos, but the more the better, he says. The ruins are part of an old section of South Knot that was destroyed in a terrorist attack. BT activity is still regularly confirmed.
Yay.
In short, he's asking you to risk your neck for a back-breaking heap of junk. Asshole. Make sure you're well prepared.
Okay, I will. Now I am regretting maybe not having the face cam on because I feel like you guys derive a lot of enjoyment from watching me jump out of my skin. So he wants me to collect 110 kilos of components. I've got a long range bike, which means I'm not going to be able to offload some of that onto the bike. Ah, God, it will be okay. It's just going to be a little bit rough. Go on then, let's accept. Accept orders, thank you. Right, so we've got hematic grenades. The condition of this one at the very least isn't that good. We want to use that one first. We've got the PCC. We've got quite a lot of bits and booblies in here, which I don't necessarily feel like getting rid of. The blood bags, of course, we can refill at a later date. But maybe, for now, we can put them in the private locker. It's 2 kilos, but maybe that 2 kilos will be important later. And apart from that, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with what we've got.
Order assigned.
Okay. Let's go. I will. Last time I mentioned the face cam, I think I've made the right decision. It is really, really freaking hot right now. To the point where, and again, TMI, I might have to whip the t-shirt off. So I'm really happy that I've not got the face cam on. That would repulse everyone. Trust me. All right, let's go. Let's go. So before I head out proper, let me open up the map again. So we're making our way over there. Okay. It would seem to me that we want to maybe come down here and then jut northwards, or northwestward, should I say, and then come in like that. Because looking at the topography there of the terrain, Maybe I've drawn this line between D6 and D5 a little bit too close to this ridge. But that seems to me like the best way in. Especially if we are going to go on bike. And yeah, I'll try and leave the bike somewhere accessible. Oh, and something else I need to do. I've just remembered. I've been meaning to do this. Go to cargo. We should have some boots on... Oh, can I not use these while I'm... Okay, hold on. Let me get off the bike. We need to change our boots. And I'd rather do that now when we're not surrounded by BTs. So let me come down here. Which ones are better again? Porter? Bridges boots are better. So let's equip those. Put on footwear. There you go. And then we can recycle the old Bridges boots when we get back to a appropriate location. Okay, I'm happy with that. While we're driving, I will talk to you about my thoughts and feelings on Death Stranding. I am evidently loving the game. As for it being YouTube content, I probably couldn't have picked the worst time to play it. I thought maybe, you know, with Death Stranding 2 coming out. Let me quickly grab these Chiral Crystals.
Stretch my legs.
There we go. Nice. With Death Stranding 2 coming out, I thought, oh yeah, maybe there'll be some renewed interest in the original. And admittedly, it's the same line of thinking that I had before I played Dragon Age Origins before Veilguard released. And that also didn't work well. So you would have thought I'd have learnt my lesson. So yeah, from a content creation point of view, I understand this maybe wasn't the career-defining move that it should have been. I couldn't really parry that because it came from behind. Oh no! Shit. Shit. I think I needed to parry that one. I'm still yet to parry one of those scans. I will learn. It might just take me a while. I'm sorry. I was distracted by the conversation I was trying to have. Sorry about that. But no, to try and not overstay its welcome with the conversation. Loving the game, but it's definitely maybe not the best time to have played it. So moving forwards, I think what I will do in an effort to try and actually beat the game in a reasonable time frame, and so that we can play other things and hopefully grow this here channel, I'll probably be focusing way more on main story quests, which isn't to say I don't care about the world and all of the optional quests therein. It's just, I think it would be better for me, better for you, better for the future of, you know, what I'm trying to do here, to focus on the main story and get that over and done with, and then we can look to the future and see what we want to do then. So yeah, hopefully that's okay. I don't know if you guys would agree with me on that. I will say, oh god, I should probably get off now. I was going to say, I really do sincerely appreciate all of the very kind words and comments a lot of you have left on these videos, so thank you. Knowing that you're enjoying it means a lot to me, so yeah, thank you. Anyway, without further ado, let's sneak in here and see if we can reclaim the cargo. And again, the Odra deck is such a handy tool. Because right now, I don't really feel the need to scan. I don't really feel the need to be overly perceptive. I just have to rely on the Odra deck and what angle it's pointing to sort of dictate my movements. Yeah, I think the route we're following here is going to work. So I'm going to go straight, sort of coast around the left, and then loop around to the right, and then leave, and hopefully get back on the bike. That feels like the best plan. Is that another bit of cargo over here? No, just random bits. Okay. We want to focus on the old components, and I know that I say I know. I believe it's a 50 kilo minimum on the quest. 60 kilo minimum. But there is up to 110 we can find, and I want to get all 110 if possible. I'm a fan of being a completionist, so let's see if we can try that. And I will say I do understand the irony in me saying I fancy myself as a bit of a completionist, moments after announcing that I'll probably be focusing on the main story over side content. Like, I understand that that sounds silly, but again, hopefully you can understand my perspective. Okay, first bit of cargo. Now, the Oju deck is pointing in here, which makes me a little bit nervous to approach this. Nah, I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, we're going to be fine. And then I'm going to go back, because that seems like a very hot area. And then instead, I can try and come around here. The Oju deck is pointing in the way I was planning to go, so instead I'm going to try and climb over these cars here, which shouldn't be too difficult. Let me hold on to my bag straps. And there we go. Okay, holding breath. I was going to hold breath, but now I'm... Okay, now I'll hold it. Oh, that's so annoying that my hematic grenade just got ruined. I could have thrown that. That would have been great. Okay, I feel like I've maybe made a wrong move here. We're okay. We're okay. Nothing to fret about. Nothing to fret about. We're okay. That was tense. I was really tense, but we're good. We're good. I probably could have approached that in a different way. And what I should have done, really, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, is I should have thrown the hematic grenades. I knew they were low durability, and I should have been thinking about that. But in the moment, my brain thought, oh, don't waste a grenade yet. We might need that later. Immediately forgetting that I had some which were very low durability, so, well. Okay, I believe everywhere we need to go now is this way. I can't see any more cargo to the south. So yeah, let's head back. Again, oh, gotta be careful. The Oju deck is clearly detecting something in that direction. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. Holding on to the back straps. Okay, the Oju deck isn't pointing in... Oh, what's this? Chiral crystals? Chiral crystals, nice. The Oju deck is detecting them still there. They've not moved. But we can yoink that, hopefully, trouble-free. Right, so the only remaining packages should be in this direction. Now, the Oju deck is detecting one right there. I could use a hematic grenade. There's no issue with me using one. These are container repair sprays. There they are. Didn't know where they were. Let's use them. They're meant to be used. I'm not going to be cute about it. Let's use them when appropriate. And I think here's an appropriate time to use it. Just to clear this area so I can go and grab that unit up there. Oh, it's metals anyway. Ignore me. Did he live? I think he lived. Let's double tap just to make sure he's definitely dead. I'm sending a message. There we go. Amazing. Okay. Let's now come down here. Now, did I need to do that? Not really. Did I enjoy doing it? Absolutely. I think that's where the game fundamentally changed for me, is when you realize that Sam isn't like... there's a meme out there about a coughing baby. I worry that that might be Sam. Sam may have been the proverbial coughing baby, right? And in the face of any sort of... let me offload these hematic grenades. In the face of any danger, maybe he would just crumble. But the realization that Sam is actually like incredibly powerful, and the tools on your proverbial tool belt are just, well, they're fantastic, aren't they? Not only for dealing with BTs, but, you know, as I've mentioned maybe one too many times, the mules, right? Like you absolutely destroy them. And a lot of that initial nervousness that I felt, at the very least, about this world and about the BTs, which, you know, are these ethereal, wispy beings which you cannot interact with, are suddenly, I don't know, I don't want to say they've been completely neutralized. They still possess some sort of threat to me. But for the absolute most part, I no longer really worry about them at all because of the nature of my hematic grenades just being as powerful as they are. Okay, we've collected everything. That was fairly okay. I'm really tempted to maybe grab those special alloys. We do have the ability to carry them. It would weigh us down considerably, but we could do it. And special alloys are nice, and it is just here. Go on then, let's grab it. Let's see, how much will this weigh? Oh, I can't carry it. I can't carry it. Because then I'm too tall. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You can stay there. I hope I've not ruined my packages now by doing that. Which I guess I should quickly do a little container spray. Let me point backwards. I know I'm still in BT area, and this is probably not the best time to do it, but... There we go. There's a BT there. There's a BT there. We might be able to walk through the middle if I hold my breath. Now, I know I could use the hematic grenades here. Again, just in an attempt. Not to make the game harder on myself, but just to try and overcome obstacles without the need to resort to these powerful tools. Just to prove to myself that I can do it. And there we go. Dare I risk it? I'm going to stand up. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to sprint. I think we're now in the clear. And then if we can get on the bike, it shouldn't be damaged enough that we can no longer use it, but it probably is depleting in durability pretty quickly. Yeah, still got the full charge, which is all I really care about. Thank you, Pajama Shark, for blessing me with your your amazing bike. There we go. Okay. And now let's get out of here. Maybe it's a bit too early for me to do this, but yeah, the Odra deck seems to imply, there we go, that we're well out of BT territory. So yeah, very nice. And I'm happy that nothing necessarily really scary happened because, yeah, then again, I would have felt even more guilty for not having face cam on. Oh, let's see if I can parry. I think it's... No, I didn't. I think okay, so I thought I had to press the button as it hit me, but I think you need to hit it preemptively so your scan hits their scan, which of course makes sense. Yoink. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. Either way, I'm very happy with how that went, all things considered. And to think we're only 18 minutes into an episode. And we've already had this huge success. Come on. But again, allow me to reiterate one last time, because I kind of said it in the midst of a very panicked moment. I really do sincerely appreciate all of the comments left on these videos. While, you know, each episode is probably clocking in at less than 100 views, which I think to most people would be seen as an abject failure in the content creation space. Just having you guys comment and say how much you're enjoying the ride is really sweet. So thank you. Okay, let's go hand these in. I can probably give them a little spray. I don't know how much that helps with the overall mission success rate. Like if I get more rewards, if the containers are nice and clean. Let's see. Hello, I've returned with 110 kilograms of old components. Enjoy. Now, again, I wonder what benefit there is to me bringing the additional load. Hopefully a more rapid ascent to 5 stars with the junk dealer. I I said it in the last episode, and I'll say it again now. Her facial model, I mean, really every character in this game, the faces have been incredible. Like, I think we are slowly leaving that uncanny valley, aren't we? I think a lot of video games struggle and do struggle, or have struggled with in the past. I wonder how long this will go on for. I'm beginning to get a bit creeped out. Ever so slightly.
Oh, shit. You actually managed to get the goods out of there?
Dude, I'm the legend. Sam Porter Bridges. Of course I got it.
You're definitely a cut above those fragile express goons. Let me guess. The Great Deliverer.
That's
Am I
it.
right?
That's the one.
Thought so.
I am the great deliverer of 110 kilos of old components. And look at that, cargo damage percentage. All 0. Wow. S rank. I wonder if it's possible to get like triple S. I'm gonna guess no. But that would be nice.
You know, those ruins you went to wouldn't be ruins if Fragile hadn't fucked us over. Bridges, too. All that talk of rebuilding the country. It's just stirring folks up. My girl would still be alive if it wasn't for you people. She was there.
She's
When the
alive.
terrorists tried to take out South Knot,
Tell us,
she was
Sam.
already dead. Because of you.
This will be fragile, right? Yes.
She's wrong. She's in a shelter southeast of the ruins. Mind if I take over? If he's not coming outside, then it doesn't matter who he yells at over the wire. And I'm guessing he'll feel better taking it out on me.
Sure. If I don't have a choice in the matter.
Hey, Bridges. Fragile says my girl's alive. And I'm just supposed to believe her? After what she did?
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. You're gonna need to prove it. And there's only one way out. I'll give you something to take to this woman you found. She says it's hers. You bring her back here to me. Take this with you, too.
Is it going to be the
It's a
hourglass?
skeleton I made that improves stability and mobility.
Oh, that's...
Threw together some of the
What?
parts I've got lying around.
I did not expect
Just so
that.
we're clear, I'm only giving it to you because I want to make abso-fucking-lutely sure you complete this delivery. If my girl's still alive, then when she sees what you're carrying, she'll want you to bring her here. You do right by me. I'll do right by you.
Sure. So, yeah, I'm going to guess it's the hourglass that we're going to receive, right?
Access delivery order's been posted. Take a look at the delivery terminal.
Okay, yeah, don't... Hey, I've played the game long enough that I know how to accept orders, okay? Die Hardman. Hourglass delivery, chiral artist. God, that's a ways away, isn't it? That is a trek and a half. Okay. And there are risks of BTs, sure. Listen to briefing.
Hey, Sam. The junk dealer told me a little bit more about the order. And I figured you would want to hear it. After you complete the delivery, he wants you to bring his girl back to his shelter. People call her the chiral artist. She likes to use chiral matter in her work. Makes all kinds of things with it. Sculptures, paintings, clothing, jewelry. You'll be delivering one of her pieces, in fact. A
Okay.
chiral hourglass. To say it's fragile would be an understatement. But yeah, it's really freaking fragile.
Oh, God.
Treat it like a child. Be gentle.
I'll try.
Got it?
Yeah,
You
sure.
need to carry it by hand and move slowly.
I can't go on the
Definitely
bike?
no falling.
Oh, my God.
And the dealer enclosed the message with the parcel. Make sure it gets to the girl.
Sure. I mean, I like the sound of this. So, cargo for delivery and a speed skeleton. A fragile item stored in a special container, carried in the hands at all times. The hourglass itself is made of especially delicate glass. Okay. I like this. Okay, this is an interesting spin. Because obviously I've lamented... Oh,
According to the junk dealer, the chiral hourglass is extremely fragile.
no. Really?
That kind of cargo is best carried by hand.
No. You're kidding. Yeah, sorry, what I was going to say is... Not that I've lamented it necessarily. That's maybe an exaggeration, but... ever since unlocking vehicles, delivery have become so much easier. And that's a nice progression, right? I feel better. I feel more accomplished as a porter for having these different tools at my disposal. But there is something that I miss about, you know, traipsing around on foot and having to use my ladders and all of my climbing anchors and stuff. So yeah, okay. Carry by hand. Carry in right hand. Now, oh.
That's a little something from the junk dealer. Sam, that active skeleton is built for speed.
Speed.
It's designed to augment muscle movement, enabling you to travel faster.
Okay.
There's even a boost function if you really need to hustle, but it'll eat up battery about as fast as you eat up the ground. To think he made a thing like that out of junk, talent like his shouldn't go to waste.
So again, this to me feels very much like, hey, if you get the junk dealer on our side and you raise your rank with him, you can get other interesting gadgets and doodads that he can build for you. I will equip the active skeleton. I will auto-arrange cargo. Is there anything I want to leave here? Probably the lost cargo. I have no need for that at the minute, so place in private locker. The container repair sprays, I mean, they barely weigh anything. We can probably leave the power skeleton here. No need for me to carry that. Everything else, yes. I think I'll keep a hold of those. So the thing I'm unsure about is I don't know if I now need to hold down right trigger. I do. You got to hold down right trigger the entire time. Okay. Now, I don't suffer yet with like RSI or like anything to do with my grip. But holding a button down does give me a bit of grief, which is why I prefer to use toggles in games. So let me just quickly see if there is a toggle for this. I'm going to guess no, because to me it seems like Hideo Kojima wants you to feel the weight of the cargo you carry. Game settings. BT encounter warning, shared content, tips. No. Controls on the controller. Controls for sprinting, toggle controls for readying weapons, hold down. I don't think it's going to be in here. That's annoying. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. I hope. Sorry, let me go and plot this route on the map. So let me delete all markers. And then, to me, we probably might want to make our way down through these valleys. And it looks like her chiral studio is, like, up on this incline. So I don't know if I want to come over the top. So come around the edge here and then down. Or if I want to go down and then up. I think we'll be able to tell when we get closer. So from here, maybe let's just make our way to the edge over here. And then when we're there, we can have a look around and figure out what we need to do. So yeah. All right, let's see. How fast do I go with the speed skeleton? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa, okay, that's pretty quick. That is pretty quick. I have no need of it yet, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Huh. Okay, well, this is very nice. How's your day today, everyone? You having a good day? Hope you're enjoying this picturesque view of the United Cities of America. Well, this small part of it, anyway. Now, Fragile did say, obviously, this hourglass is... Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. What? I didn't even think to check the weather. Oh, my God, you bastards. You absolute bastards. Oh, no. Okay. That's definitely going to put a spanner in the works. Okay. We'll be fine. My only concern now is going to be the durability of the cargo. Like the container. Let's quickly check. Carried in hands. Chiral hourglass. Look, container damage 1% already. Oh, God. Okay, I feel like we're going to have to just blitz it. I don't think we can really afford to wait around. Oh, and now we're in BT area? Great. Okay. Don't panic. Now, I know that looked kind of ropey, and I'm not going to lie, it was. It was kind of difficult. The issue is, because I'm holding this, I can't get my hematic grenades out. I seriously, I'm enjoying this a lot. What a nice way to sort of... Yeah, it kind of goes against what I was just saying, right? About how Sam is superhuman. And with my hematic grenades and everything else at my disposal, I just feel so incredibly powerful. And what better way to sort of immediately make me regret saying those words than to force me to hold something in one hand and then send me into BT territory amidst heavy timefall with an incredibly fragile object. I feel like we've reached the perimeter, so I'm going to stand back up. Yeah, we're good. Now, before I continue much further, let me delete these markers. And what I am going to do is do that, I think. That, to me, looks like the best route to take. I am tempted to run again. I'm going to wait until we're at the bottom of this ravine, just so I don't have a repeat of what happened when we were making our way to the Timefall farm, when I just kept flying everywhere because of my speed. Here we go. I'm hoping... Oh, look at these coral crystals. Hold on. Can I collect these with my other hand? I hope so. Yes! Good. Amazing. All right. Yeah, I don't mind sprinting, because presumably when we get to her abode, we'll be able to recharge using her network. Or if there's a generator over here. I guess it depends on if... Like, will she want to join the UCA immediately? Because if we can get her online, then I could build a generator outside of here just to recharge my brand new skeleton. Yeah, again, this has gone much better than I expected. Oh, hold on. Hey, very nearly began to eat my words there. And just like that, we've made it, guys. Look at that. 2 missions in half an hour. Would it be okay for me to say I'm impressed with myself? I think I'm impressed with myself. Okay, activate terminal. There we go. Make a delivery. Deliver requested cargo. Now, oh, should I spray the container? No. Yes. Yes. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to get me more points, but I feel like I probably should. Oh, imagine if I just punched it. And it broke. Oh, I would have... I don't know what I'd have done. Cried. Okay, hold on. Okay, it needs a little bit more. We've got a little bit more here. There you go. Cargo container condition fully restored. Again, I don't know if that does get you more points or if the game's nicer to you for having delivered a flawless container, but on the off chance it does, I figured why not.
Are you with Fragile Express? No. You're a Bridges porter, aren't you?
I am indeed.
I'm not expecting a package. Oh, it's nothing dangerous, is it? Oh my lord. I never thought I'd see this again. Let me have a closer look.
Here we go.
Oh, incredible. Not so much as a single scratch. I can't thank you enough.
You're looking at the great deliverer, milady. The great deliverer. Amazing. There you go. Enjoy that, chiral artist's mother. Skip through this. S rank, very nice. Connection. Oh, 2.5 immediately. Oh my god. Look at that. Get in.
So, I'm on the one and only chiral network now. That's wonderful. I'm happy to be a part of the UCA.
Oh, get in. I think I say it every time, and it's pissing me off, but I love this. Every time we bring someone else into the network, Sam does a little floaty. BB looks a bit shocked. And the world is forever changed. Beep, beep. New strand established. Hey. Chiral Artist Studio has joined the UCA. Now, if she's meant to be someone famous, I once again have no idea. I'm so sorry. Wait, what? Anti-BT handgun? Hello? Am I going to be able to shoot BTs with blood bullets? You're kidding. The area is now connected to the Chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures.
You'll drop by again, won't you?
Yeah, but I need to take the Chiral Artist with... Oh my god.
Take me with you. Please. I have to see him again.
I'd love to. I wish I had a bike so you could get on.
I made this for him, you know. When the terrorists attacked, my mother and I barely escaped with our lives. I tried to find him afterwards. I did. I just didn't know where to look.
About 5 minutes north.
But that's not why I stopped.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me.
My mother never liked him. She made that pretty clear. But I didn't think she'd go as far as to lie. So when she said that he died, I believed her. Until I heard that message. It's him. It's really him.
Bless her. I feel awful for making the
I should never have given up.
joke.
Deep down, I knew he was out there somewhere. But I couldn't leave my mother all alone. So I tried to make my peace with it. Only I couldn't. Not even if I do wanted to. I was stuck in the past, unable to move on. Take me to him. I'm begging you. I'm ready to go. Right now if you want. Just say you'll take me.
Of course. Will she follow me though, or do I have to like carry her on my back? I hope she's got some sort of protective kit because it's time falling out there. Can I go in? Oh. Okay. Sure. I've got a lot of questions about how exactly, because looking on the map, right, we've got the drug dealer there and the Chiral Artist Studio here. Like, to me, this isn't a long distance whatsoever. Right, so between here and there, it says it's about 828 meters. So it's not even a kilometer away. But I don't think we're actually only that far away. I think in the game, like a meter is meant to be like 10 meters or something to make the world feel bigger. As opposed to things literally, as I said, being less than a kilometer away. But then how was Fragile able to determine that she was here? For Fragile to have known she was here, I'm surprised the junk dealer didn't know. He's got so many tools at his disposal. That building a rudimentary radio to try and contact people doesn't seem outside the realms of possibility. Anyway, I'm not trying to rip apart the plot and the narrative here. I'm just trying to better figure out what powers they have access to. And not like superpowers, I mean like literal, like just general communication stuff. I know the whole reason for the chiral network and the UCA and what we're doing is to connect people, but I would have thought conversing with someone over a kilometer radius from you wouldn't be impossible. But then again, she does explain it as being her mother lying about him dying, so I guess there's that. Make delivery, share memory chip data. I'm gonna guess this is for Dead Man. Ah, shit. Never mind.
Well, thanks. You did me a real favor there.
I wonder if we'll ever find out why Die Hardman wears the mask. Like, does he have some sort of flesh-eating disease which has torn his face apart? Or does he just wear it because it looks cool? Either option, I would be totally okay with. I'd just like to say.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay, let's take on orders. Orders for Sam. We've got two main ones in here. VOG preserved water-soluble resources for material development and chiral artist delivery junk dealer. Human delivery. That's strange. Let's listen to briefing.
It's not often that we're asked to transport people, but with the world being the way it is, it might well be the safest way to travel.
Anyway, Sam.
Sam.
The chiral artist wants you to take her to the junk dealer. To do so, your only option is to carry her in a body bag. It might seem strange, but it'll keep her safe from time falling.
Yeah, I get it.
Contamination.
It is strange, but it makes sense. Sure. Part of me would love to do the other mission as well, but I've let go of the power skeleton for the speed skeleton, so I can't really take on both of these. And when it says deliveries for Sam, well, that one's marked with the star, isn't it? No, sorry, this is marked with the star, whereas this one's marked with the cross. So the stars are the main missions. These are just additional important missions. As I said earlier, I'm going to try and focus on doing the main story, just so the playthrough doesn't last forever, and so that we can experience the story together, and then maybe look to the future and do Death Stranding 2 later. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's accept the junk dealer chiral artist delivery mission.
That there's a handgun configured to fire hematic rounds. Bullets loaded with your own blood.
Blood.
Should do some damage to any BTs you come across. The gun draws blood from your body, or any bags on hand, to fill its cartridges when in use.
Sure.
Length of the trigger pull determines the amount loaded into the next round.
Oh.
Longer pulls mean more blood and more potential damage to the BT on the receiving end. Just don't drain yourself dry by accident, okay?
That's an interesting mechanic. I can't think of many games which have done something similar in regards to guns. I can think of many games which have charge mechanics, but I can't think of many outside of maybe like Aloy's bow, but then again, that's not a gun. I guess there's a couple in something like Destiny 2. A really, really interesting idea, though. I like that. Yeah, we'll make one. Sure. Can I make any more blood bags? I can. I will make an additional blood bag if that's okay, and I will save there. Brilliant. She is.
Transporting a living human being.
That's so funny.
It goes without saying that any falls or heavy impacts sustained may result in injury to your client.
No way.
So proceed with caution. Now more than ever.
Sure. Okay, yeah, carry on back. Backpack cargo limit reached. Excess will be offloaded. That's fine. I'll figure this out. This I want to place in utility pouch. Anti-BT handgun. We will hang on tool rack. Now, what was offloaded? Okay, can I maybe store... God, they're pretty much ready to go, aren't they? I'll leave these here. Place in private locker. If we've got the gun, we don't need the chromatic grenades, do we? And they're really close to being depleted anyway, so... Alright, auto-range cargo. And let's go. Head out. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know why, but for a minute I thought she was going to appear wearing the sack and like jump out, like hobble out. Hello? Put me in the bag, Sam. Put me in the bag.
I'll hold the hourglass. I don't want it to break.
Okay, I'll try and not throw you around. We'll see. Oh, I know Ibsen left a comment asking how the DualSense vibrations were handling the game. I've not really felt any, but when he just zipped up the bag, the DualSense did a little something. That was cool. That was nice. Oh, look, her head's still out. I thought she was going to be, like, completely in there. Right, where is the gun? Oh, I need a wee. You reckon she'll mind if I just quickly... Hold on. Let's do it off the edge here. Thankfully, she's not looking, so...
Can't do it now.
I can't urinate here? Oh, do I have to, like, leave the boundaries? Hold on. Poor Sam he's going to be getting a UTI. How long has he been holding this in, I wonder?
Weapons restrictions time for everything. This ain't it.
Okay, I still can't wee. Can I wee now? Oh, it's because she's on my back. I can't wee. Yeah, she's like, let's not. Okay, I guess... Sorry, Sam. You're going to have to develop the UTI. Now, something else which I think I made a mistake on is understanding what the timefall shelters do. So let me come and read this again. Provide shelter, passes time. Oh, I see. Repairs containers, automatically controls temperature, boosted customization. I see. Right, that's my bad. I thought you'd have to wait here and pass the time. Like, literally come here to pass the time. But you can come here and it will progress time past a timefall section, I'm guessing. Okay. Unless I have to rest here. I don't know. I'm not going to stress too much about it. I'll read the description later. Let me unequip my I guess my urine. What? I don't know how else to describe it.
Not far from here, I think.
It's not far from here, you think? Well, how did you know that? I thought you didn't know he lived.
Wait, bubbles up in the spread. That's how you can tell.
Really? Well, if you knew this...
Swallow you up if you're ready. It's bottomless.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll look after you.
So, train the folks who use these places to dispose of terrarium-contaminated waste.
I,
Too. If you don't have time to burn them,
there's always the tar. I wonder if that's something we can look into then. The tar. And what benefits that might serve in the future. So if we don't have enough to... Oh, there's a jump ramp. I really want to give that a go. Oh, I've got fragile cargo. I can't. I think me running up there and jumping probably isn't the best idea. Oh, look at this. Speaking of Aloy and Horizon Zero Dawn, who's this? That's cool. Is there anything here that I can grab? Oh, sorry, wrong button. I doubt there will be, but on the off chance there is something I can take. Share locker, private locker? No, nothing. Guys, this is going to be the stupidest thing I've done in this playthrough. But I'm going to jump up there. I'm going to sprint and I'm going to jump. Let's quickly get some more battery in my my suit. There we go. I don't know how this is going to go. Should I do it? I'm not going to lie. I am... Oh. I don't play a really good song just before I'm about to try this. Oh, God. Okay. Well, guys, say a prayer. Let's do it. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting. Sorry. Oh, I thought we were going to go flying. Oh. What a beautiful song. I'm laughing over because of my own stupidity. God. Pastime in Timefall. Did not mean to punch. Pastime. There we go. Oh no. I thought we'd have at the very least been able to listen to the music some more. The weather has not cleared. Let's try it again. The weather is cleared. It bloody doesn't seem like it. I'm going again. I'm going again. The weather is not cleared. When the timefall won't stop, sometimes the timefall just won't let up. If you're sitting under cover waiting for it to end, check the weather forecast. Okay, I'll have one more look. One more look. I mean, 10 minutes from now, it clears a little bit. All right, we'll do one more wait, and then we'll go. Okay, ready? It's time to go. I'll do one more of these. Hold on, sorry. I hate interrupting the music. I know I've done it quite a bit just now. Let's follow this straight across here, and then we'll go up. I think that's probably the best route to take. What a beautiful song. I'd love to listen to more low roar in my spare time, but I'm almost scared to spoil a future song because I'm very unfamiliar with their back catalogue, and I want to hear the music for the first time when I'm playing the game, so I have that association. I think music is an incredibly powerful thing. And in many ways, when I look back at some of my favorite moments from video games I've played, it's the music I remember, and then the visuals, and then the story. Like, I hear a piece of music and I'm transported back. So I kind of want to do the same with this game, where I want to hear a piece of music and not think, oh yeah, I played that on like 20 times on Spotify. I want to be able to hear a piece of music and go, oh yeah, I was carrying a chiral artist back to her beloved, crossing over those hostile, rocky environs when I heard this for the first time. Honestly, not a bad trip. I might do a little sprint now that we're here. It does eat through the battery relatively quickly, but again, we're close enough now that I don't mind eating through it a little bit. And I'll probably stop here. There we go. Yeah, I really want to try one of those jump ramps. I could have sworn they said that it worked when you're walking as well. I may have misread that completely, but I really thought it said, you know, also works with running and jumping. Yeah, we'll take one of the long distance trikes and give it a go. I do believe it also mentioned you have a higher likelihood of landing the jump. Like there's some sort of chiral power. I don't think it states chiral power, but in my head I'm gonna rationalize it as some sort of chiral power that balances you out as you jump. And there we go, we've made it back. 3 main missions in under an hour. I am very happy with that. We might be able to even squeeze in another one. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. This is cargo that has been contaminated with chiralium and marked for disposal. The bottom of a crater lake is the ideal disposal location. Pick up the cargo and take it to the nearest lake. Oh, okay. I wonder what I get for doing that. Like if there's any special reward. Okay, make delivery. Deliver. Feels weird. Deliver requested cargo. Here is your beloved. Oh, is he gonna come out? Oh, shit. Oh, this is sweet.
Are you hurt? Thanks, Bridges. I can't believe you're alive.
That's my line, silly.
Aww.
I thought you were dead.
Love wins again.
My mom told me you were.
I kept it close. Always. But after the attack, it stopped working. I thought about fixing it, getting the sand flowing again. But it felt too much like moving on. Like forgetting you.
Well, now we can both move on. Together, you and me. If you're ready.
Of course.
The man I knew. They don't peddle junk.
Oh, God.
He fixed the things, made them like new again. Picking up the pieces and making the most of them. That's what I do best too. But this is one piece. We don't need.
No! I worked so hard.
The only time that matters is the time I spend with you. So let's count the moments ourselves together.
That is sweet. But I also cringe at
I'm
the amount of
asking
time
you
it took me to
marry me,
deliver that.
Tommy.
I will. I do. Yes.
Aww.
One other thing.
What?
Don't hate Mom, please. Tell her this is what we want. Help her to understand and accept it. Because she needs us, and I need her.
All right. I'm pretty good at patching things up.
In more ways than one. Aw. How sweet. When she was, when she cried earlier, I thought, yeah, this is emotional, and yes, this is like an important moment in the game for me and for Sam to see just how broken a people they are in this new world. But in that moment, I didn't necessarily care about her relationship and him, because obviously it's such a small footnote in the game as a whole, and it takes me a while to sort of attach myself to a character. But I will say, in that moment there, with the symbolic throwing of the hourglass, and being able to hold each other's hands and one another's, you can't fathom, can you, being apart from someone you love for so long and for such a weird reason. Yeah, really enjoyed that quest. That was good. Really good. And now, hopefully, he'll be like, go on then, I'll join. I don't know how my connection level isn't higher, considering what I've just done for him, you know? Oh, it's handed in these as well? Oh, I didn't really mean to, but that's fine. C, yeah, I'm not surprised. They were battered. That's something I found on my journey. It wasn't like I ruined them.
Sorry, I was such an asshole. I treated you and Fragile like shit.
Give me a better
I'm gonna
speed
try and make a
skeleton,
fresh start with my girl.
and I'll let you off.
And though I can't do half of what you people do out there every day, I'm ready to pull my weight. If you need anything fixed, I'm your man. The UCA can count on me. It'll take some getting used to, but it's past time. We will join the UCA's network.
Good.
I won't let you down. I swear.
We'll never forget you. Thank you.
Oh, that was sweet. Okay. Aww. we like the fact. Oh. That's really sweet. Okay. Maybe up there with one of my favorite little quests in the game so far. That was good. Now it's time for you to join the UCA. Pew, pew, pew. There we go. Hey. Junk dealer has joined the UCA. Now, I have no idea who that is. When we first saw him, I thought it was Joseph Fares. Just from the hair and the general, like, head shape. That's not Joseph Fares. That's nothing like him. I got no idea who that is. The junk dealer has provided design data for the following. Silver, gold as well. Brilliant. Stun bomb. Ooh. Prepper interview the junk dealer and an asexual world. Brilliant.
Sam, that whole
Sam.
region is connected to the Cairo network now.
Hi, Sam. Sorry.
Head for the next area. To connect South Knot City, you'll need to make a delivery from Lake Knot City.
Huh? Not sure I follow. Why not just get them on the network? Let them print what they need.
Because you can't print everything. You do know that, right? Food, medicine, organic compounds, that blood of yours that's proven so effective against BTs? None of that can be sent via the network. Only the old-fashioned way. The people of South Knot have been struggling ever since the last attack. Now, if they're to survive, they'll need all the supplies Lake Knot can spare. Head back there and pick up the order.
Sure.
By the way,
Yeah.
sometimes you might find yourself traveling home empty-handed, right? Wasted trip, I say. Make the most out of it by making sure you've always got an order on your back. For instance, one just came in from the junk dealer. A joint request from him and the Cairo artist, looks like. I think it'd be in everyone's best interest if you took it on.
Sure.
Check the terminal for details.
Heads up,
Mama.
Sam.
Hey, Mama.
I'm detecting abnormal chiral levels to the north of South Knot City. The numbers indicate heavy timefall in the area.
Yay.
It appears to be some kind of storm, but nothing like anything I've ever seen before.
Oh, God.
Though, truth be told, I can't actually see it either. The storm should be right outside my lab, but with the baby, I'm in no position to investigate. Doesn't seem to have done any real damage yet, but would you mind looking into it for me? Just be sure to keep your distance, alright?
Sure. Okay. Awesome. Right. I think what I'll do then is I think we'll save it there for now. Because again, I'm still not 100% happy that I'm not on the webcam. But yeah, it was definitely the right decision. If I had the window shut, I would be dying in here. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode nonetheless. And you've enjoyed going on the adventure with me. Perhaps you came back for a vengeance. And yeah. Do I have anything else to say? There was a point I was going to make and now it's gone. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I shall see you in the next episode of Death Stranding. Fare thee well.